What is up, YouTube? My name is Wella Wrestling, and today in this video we are going to be discussing 5 potential wrestlers who can dethrone Gunter, the World Heavyweight Champion. One of the most interesting things I realized about Gunter's title reign is that it's not like it's different from Cody's, obviously, because we know only 2 people, potentially 3. They're the only ones who really are gonna take away the title from Cody, and that's The Rock, Randy Orton, or Roman Reigns. Gunther, on the other hand, there's so many people who can take the title away from him. I'm not saying because he's a less established guy. I'm just saying that the World Heavyweight Championship is a title that more up and comer and more people are able to get. So that's why in this video I'm gonna be discussing 5 potential people who I think are most likely to get the title, and we're gonna be starting off this list with honorable mentions. We're going to start this off with none other than Damian Priest. I know he has a title shot at Survivor Series against Gunther, but the reason he's not in my top 5 is because I don't think he's going to win. I love Damian Priest. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I think now he's built himself, he's established, he has this new character. Hell, let's look at what he did this week on Raw. He beat the shit out of Gunther. Yeah, he probably gave him a low blow, but he sat on the chair and he dropped a fire line. I ain't ever see anyone do Gunther like that before, ever. But I do not think he's going to win the title. I do not see a possible world where Damian Priest takes the title away from Gunther. I like Damian Priest. He's strong. Maybe he could take the title and then Gunther could win it back. But I just don't see it. I mean, Triple H loves Gunther so much that he's not going to have it lose to Damian Priest. Even though Damian Priest, in my opinion, is a main eventer and he should get another title reign, I just don't see it. And next is one I'm saddened. I'm saddened to say this. I don't even want to say this out of my mouth. And I hope this one does not happen at all. But I'm going to be saying Goldberg as an honorable mention. The reason why Goldberg is an honorable mention is because it's fucking Goldberg. I mean, obviously, potentially there's going to be a match between Gunther and Goldberg. Goldberg said that his final match is going to be in 2025. He said his last match, but we don't know how many matches he will potentially have. But it's Goldberg. He's gonna win the title in his first match and then lose it the next match, if that potentially happened. But again, I just don't see Goldberg. I don't see Triple H giving the title to Goldberg. He's not Vince McMahon. All right, he's not Vince McMahon. He's not gonna take it away from his baby, the Goldilocks, the monster of the Triple H era, Gunther, and he's not going to give it to Goldberg for no reason. I mean, unless they want to put over Bron Breaker, which I'm going to be talking about him later on. But I just don't see it. I just don't personally see it at all. And yeah, those are my 2 honorable mentions. There's a lot more other people we can put in those honorable mentions, but these are the 2 that I believe are honorable mentions, but just didn't make the list because I just don't see it happening. So coming in at number 5 is none other than CM Punk. I actually believe that CM Punk was going to be facing Gunther at Survivor Series. I still think that should have been the match. But the reason why I'm putting CM Punk on this list is that I think it's still very likely we can always get a match at Saturday Night's Live main event, or we could get at the Royal Rumble. But I believe if Gunther and CM Punk faced each other, I see a world where it could go either way. And that's kind of rare, because usually you can easily tell the champion is going to win, because usually the champion always wins. This is the era, long title reigns, stuff like that. But CM Punk is just that guy. He's that caliber. He has that star power to really make you doubt if Gunther is going to win the title back. Because you got to look at it this way. He's obviously going to get the match between him and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. If they want to put it at the night 1, so CM Punk can finish his story and be in the main event of WrestleMania, they need the world title. And Gunther doesn't really need the world title at WrestleMania, because they're probably just going to give him a Goldberg match, or in a very rare case, which I do not see this possibly happening, Brock Lesnar coming back. I don't see Brock Lesnar ever coming back. I mean, I would love to see Brock Lesnar come back, but I just don't see it. I just do not see it happening. But CM Punk has a really good case. Like, he can go into WrestleMania with the title. And it's also CM Punk. He's going to win the title eventually in his run. There's no way he's going to come back to WWE and just not win a world title. It's not going to be like Edge. I just believe if he's going to be back in WWE, he's going to have to win the title. He's going to have to win the title. And he was going to win the title last year at WrestleMania, but he got injured. And why am I saying that? Because Seth Rollins would probably have to put him over, because Seth Rollins was very injured. And they're going to end the title reign there anyways. And you could have probably got Damian Priest cashing in on CM Punk. And you know the drill. But yeah, I think CM Punk could potentially beat Gunter at the Royal Rumble. Or Elimination Chamber, really. Any location really counts for me, in my opinion. Now, number 4, it's pretty much the similar thing to CM Punk. It's Seth Rollins. And I'm saying it because it's similar to CM Punk, because it pretty much is. They're both gonna face each other at WrestleMania, and if they want to get to the night 1 main event, then they're gonna have to have a title belt with them. Because I do not see them main event in WrestleMania, especially with how stacked WrestleMania 41 is gonna be. I do not see them main eventing if they do not have a world title. And Seth Rollins I can see Seth Rollins winning back the World Heavyweight Championship. Why do I see that happening again? Because I think if they want to give CM Punk his crowning moment, they can always put him in. They can always have him win it in the main event of WrestleMania, win back the title after, I believe, 12 years. Yeah, he hasn't won, WWE wise, he hasn't won a world title or a WWE title in 12 years. So I think they want to give him that moment. I believe so, because I don't think Seth Rollins is going to have a really long title reign for a pretty long time. I mean, maybe they want to give it to him, but he already held the title for 316 days. I don't think they want to give him back the title for too long, and I think they're just getting the title on Seth Rollins to put him over. And yeah, do I agree with the idea? No, I don't really want Seth Rollins to get the title. I mean, I love Seth Rollins. I think he's one of the best workhorse guys in the entire company. But come on, I don't want to see getting another title reign. But I do believe it is very possible that they could do that. Because at the end of the day, if they give the title to Seth Rollins, it's just to give CM Punk his crowning moment at WrestleMania. But I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening. No. I don't see them, because I don't like talking about leaks and rumors. But there were already rumors of giving CM Punk the match against Gunter. No real rumors about Seth Rollins. I mean, Seth Rollins is too busy with Bronson Reed right now. He's about to get in a feud with CM Punk. I just do not see it at all. But I believe there is a chance. There's a chance. Even if I don't like it, there's a chance that it could happen. So yeah, that's why I'm holding my breath. Next one, number 3, is Ilja Dragunov. And now I know, this is an absolute insane take. Ilja Dragunov, first of all, that guy, I believe back in September, he got injured at a house show and he's off for 9 months, 7 months. Because I believe at an ACL tear against Gunter. But I think if they want to do this, they can. Because after WrestleMania, if Gunter retains the title, which I do believe he might, except if he faces another guy on continue on with the list. But I believe Ilja has a great story. They would put on a banger match. I'm talking contender of the year, possibly one of the greatest title matches for the modern day World Heavyweight Championship. It's just gonna be an absolute classic match, and I think if they want to do that, they can. And I think Ilja would have such an amazing story going into it. Gunter took away so many years, so many months off his title reign, off his career, and I think they could make such a strong story with that. And also along with it, they've been teasing it a little, they teased it, and I possibly thought that they were gonna do Gunter versus Ilja at WrestleMania if he didn't get injured. They teased it back in the King of the Ring, and I think it's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But if you want that to happen, you need to make Ilja a credible contender. Make him credible. Have him win matches. Put him in feuds. Have him H-bomb the hell out of people. Do all this stuff. Make him more credible to face Gunter. Because right now he's not credible to beat Gunter. So you gotta establish him. I think Ilja, you can establish him. The crowd was getting behind him. He has the skills. He has great mic. In ring is phenomenal. If you ever watched the Ilja Dragonuv match, you know this guy is amazing in the ring. He's an amazing seller. He's an amazing wrestler. This guy is the complete package. And I'm thinking him being the one to dethrone Gunter in the classic match. I'm thinking SummerSlam 2025 would completely blow the roof off the place and would easily steal the show. But that's my opinion. And I hope it happens. And next one, number 2. I'm going to be saying Bron Breaker. Now, I know what you guys might be saying. He has the IC title and he's not going to drop it anytime soon. I don't know about that. I think it would be absolutely amazing to see Bron Breaker versus Gunter at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I think Bron Breaker can win the King of the Ring tournament and then face Gunter. Turn him face. I mean, he's already a tweener, okay? He's a tweener. We all know he's a tweener. Have him face Gunter at SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and that would match would blow the roof off the place. Now, why am I saying Bron Breaker out of all people? Because I believe Bron Breaker is 100% winning a world title soon. 2025, it needs to be him winning a world title. Strap the rocket on him and send him straight to the moon. And also, him and Gunter have already had some little beef because only 4 people, from my knowledge, have pinned Gunter in WWE. And that is Cody Rhodes, Bron Breaker, Ilja Dragunov, and Sami Zayn. Alright? And I think they already teased it back when Bron Breaker was like a face for 2 weeks. And then they did a little stare off. So I think if they want to do that, they can 100% can. Because I think Bron Breaker is already built up to be a main eventer. He can be a main event. You can slide him up in the main event after he loses the title and no one's going to bat an eye to that. And you can even do it something very unique. Have him win the Rumble. And why am I saying that unique? Because newbies to the main roster haven't won a Royal Rumble since 2018, since Shinsuke Nakamura won. And you might be saying, Cody won in 2023? That doesn't count. Cody's a vet, okay? Cody is an established star. He was in the WWE years ago. He doesn't count. I mean, newbies coming back into it. And you gotta give that to Bron Breaker. Give him the world title at WrestleMania. Have him spew the hell out of Gunter. Have him defeat Gunter. Get the title. Get his moment. And then you can get him into so many feuds. CM Punk. Oh, I would love to see that feud. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Jacob Fatu, and keep him as a tweener. He would be an amazing tweener. I think WWE should start looking forward to doing more tweener storylines. But that's going to be another video in the future. And finally, my number 1 pick. And the person who I believe right now is most likely going to defeat Gunter. And that is none other than the one but only John Cena. Why am I going to be saying John Cena? Because obviously they want to put the 17th world title on him. And who's better? When is it better to do that than at WrestleMania against Gunter? Because you also got to realize this is the last WrestleMania. And you want to end it off with a bang. Give him Gunter. Give him Gunter. Gunter has established himself as an amazing heel. I don't know if he's going to be too good on the mic against John Cena. I might think John Cena might cook him. But at the same time, it's going to be... I don't know if it's going to be an amazing match. But I do think they're going to try leaning towards that. I have another idea where John Cena should win the Undisputed Championship. But this is not really my personal opinion of what I want. This is what I believe will happen. Everyone is saying this is probably going to be the match. This is going to be most likely the match, and give John Cena his 17th world title, have him raise it up high in the air, WrestleMania, and end it off amazingly. I think this is most likely going to be the match to happen. I don't want it to happen, but I do believe it's going to happen. I think the storylines are going. I mean, yeah, him and John Cena have never interacted before, but you're going to have Gunter just destroy all his competitors. No one can beat Gunter. You can do a storyline where no one just can't beat him. He's taking off all the top faces and all the top contenders, and all suddenly John Cena comes back and returns and does the unthinkable and destroys Gunter and wins the title. That's what you can do. I don't really like it, but I think it is most likely the pick. And if you like this video, please subscribe, comment down below your opinions of what you want, and also give me video suggestions, because I'm planning on doing this a lot. I want to be a big YouTuber. I want to succeed. I want to do all this, and I think the only way I can do that is if I have your support. Trust me down below. Trust me, I'm gonna make this work. That is it for Wella Wrestling. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like I said before, Wellaman is out.